The EULAR conference, as you know, is one of the biggest conferences in the rheumatic field, and EULAR has a global role in rheumatology, and the conference is the once-in-a-year event where everything comes together in terms of science, in terms of networking and interactions. That's why most of us love to go to the EULAR conference, and this year in Barcelona we have set up and aligned a beautiful program for probably around 14,000 people again. Patients are an essential part of the EULAR conference, as they are of EULAR in general. So the patients have their own track in the program of the EULAR conference, and there is a high interaction also across patient groups and of patient groups with academics and scientists. Well, a while ago, after the pandemic, we had to make a decision whether EULAR continues to be a live event or becomes some hybrid or virtual congress. And the clear decision was that it is a live conference, because the spirit of the EULAR Congress is the interaction and networking, and particularly for young rheumatologists, for colleagues who have just finished their medical studies and have just started rheumatology. This is the place where they are integrated into the rheumatic world, and EmuNet, for example, has also programs to support them and during the first experience at the conference to find their way around there. I think the 2 years serving as president were just one part of my if you like, service for EULAR, which has started more than 15 years ago as chair of one of the committees. So for me, it's the tip of the iceberg, and there's I never had anything that I wanted to put on my legacy. The legacy was to continue the growth, continue the excellence that we want to convey. And maybe what I tried to, particularly in my second year now, to establish is also our global role in rheumatology, supporting global rheumatology and improving healthcare disparities in our field. You know, the EULAR conference has 12 parallel tracks. So every time I'm asked about highlights, I'm starting to think hard, because there's such a dense program. The program committee works over a year. So I think to make it very general level, I think there will be something for everyone, regardless of what type of person you are. Are you a researcher, a pure clinician? Are you a patient, healthcare professional, a pediatric rheumatologist? Every one of you will find yourself in the EULAR program. And well, what shall I say about Barcelona? I don't think there's much need to praise the city. Everyone knows the city is beautiful, is a wonderful place to live, but also to hold a congress. And we have also our congress program set up in very nice venues in Barcelona, including also the evening events, our gala event on Friday, whom I would like to invite everyone to join. Well, we work in EULAR very strongly on advocacy on the European level, and I'm maybe must disappoint my Austrian colleagues a bit that I didn't serve EULAR to improve the situation in Austria primarily, but to improve the situation of rheumatology vis-à-vis other specialties in Europe, because that's how we have to view it when it comes to funding and healthcare support and reimbursement. We are not working against rheumatology in other countries. We're working towards better funding vis-à-vis other specialties like cardiology or cancer oncology. So in that sense, It will also positively affect Austria, I hope, and of course I remain an Austrian that will take all this experience that I took from EULAR also the best way I can to improve the Austrian situation now with this knowledge in the future. And a lot of the advocacy activities we're doing in Brussels as EULAR can be, a lot of this information and material can be used for national advocacy programs without the need to reinvent the wheel. Well, Xenophon is a very good friend of mine, and the fact that we've been working together already for several years in the EULAR board, and he's been treasurer and president-elect the last 4 years, it is an absolute pleasure to hand over to him specifically. It is about the right time now, after 2 years. The term of 2 years that EULAR has for its presidents is absolutely the right. So I wish Xenophon not only good luck, because I know he doesn't need much luck. He has a very good view on things. He's a diplomat and also very strong when he stands for a position. And I think that is important in EULAR, where you have, of course, lots of different stakes. I can only tell him that I will be at his side to help him and to support him whenever he needs. He probably doesn't need so much help and support, but I'm going to continue 2 more years as past president anyway.